This week, I hope your all condition gear is ready for the cement because the Weatherman is bringing it to the max. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this is the weekly sneaker review.
My kick's on fire.
Starting things off is a shoe that released back in May, the Nike Air Griffey Max 1. Now, I'm not sure why this shoe posted up as one of the most popular posts this week, considering it was released in May. So I did a quick search to see if maybe they were back in stock somewhere, and of the sites that I checked, I couldn't find any in stock. So I'm not exactly sure what you guys were looking for last week, that the Nike Air Griffey Max 1 was one of our most popular posts. Though there are no Air Max Griffey 1s, there are lots of Air Max Griffey Juniors and Nike Air Max Griffey 2s floating around. So you can check out one of those. If Kevin Durant would have had his way, he would be a weatherman right now. Probably the tallest weatherman you've ever seen, but a weatherman nonetheless. Nike and Durant got together and sort of made this weatherman dream come true with a new colorway of the Nike Zoom KD4 dubbed the Weatherman. Now, the model is lime green on the toe, but it quickly transitions to a Doppler radar sort of weather pattern thingy as we get to the midfoot and to the heel. Definitely a unique looking shoe, and these are set to rain down on retailers starting December 10th. See what I did there? Rain. The closer we get to Christmas here in the Northern Hemisphere, the colder it is going to get. Well, to help rectify that situation, Nike has put together the Nike ACG Air Max Foamposite Bakin boot, which seems like every Nike technology in one place. The model features a metallic dark gray foamposite upper, and it features an Air Max unit in the heel to keep you both comfortable, stylish, and I guess warm in this sense. Now, the model looks ready for any sort of terrain and any sort of weather, and it's actually available now at select retailers, including Mr. R Sports down in Florida. The Air Jordan 11 Concord needs no introduction, and it is going to cause quite a stir when it is released in late December. Fans have been in love with the dark Concord patent leather for years and are overly excited about the shoe's return. Priced at about $180, the shoe is definitely going to be #1 on a lot of Christmas lists. Coming in at #1 is a bit of a tie because the Air Jordan 3 has been holding things down for the last couple of weeks. Over Thanksgiving weekends, fans got a chance to get their hands on the black and cement version of the 3. However, coming this weekend, just one weekend later, fans will get a chance to get their hands on the black flipped version of the 3. Now, the flipped version is a reversal of the tumbled leather and the elephant print on the shoe, and definitely looks dope. It's all black with just a little bit of gray on the outsole. Both pairs have been causing quite a bit of chatter, but you know, they both deserve it. So that's #1, the Air Jordan 3 in black and cement and the black flipped. Now to my favorite part of the weekly review. It is the question of the video. And last week, or rather 2 weeks ago, I asked you, what was your favorite and least favorite Nike Jordan hybrid? I knew when I asked this question there was going to be a lot of Fusion hate and Fusion trolls in the comments. So I kind of excluded those, but there were some great thoughtful responses from you guys. And here are a couple from the website. The first one is from Carl, the Nike head. And Carl says, the best hybrids are the Spizikes. Most don't like them, but I think they are sweet. My least favorite would definitely be the 61723. Seems like they tried too hard on that one. Now, the 61723 has had some nice colorways, but I understand where you're coming from. Some people don't like that it's such a bold hybrid of the styles are really definite of which shoe the style comes from. So definitely understand that. The next one is from Richard1810. And Richard says, I think that the 6 rings are my favorite hybrid. They showcase what really made Michael Jordan so legendary, 6 championships, while also using some of the most influential Jordans to date. Shout out to Richard1810. I actually agree with that. The 6 rings are one of my favorites. I actually just got the carbon fiber 6 rings, so I definitely feel you when you say that. Now the next one is from YouTube. The next 2 actually are from YouTube, and the first one is from Bling380. Air Jordan 8.0s because the shoe is comfortable and the straps really lock you in so you have a good grip on the court too. Now it sounds like Bling 380 is an actual ball player, and that's kind of something that's been talked about a lot lately about how can you actually play in your retros, and with Jordan reissuing some of the retros like the Air Jordan 2 and the Air Jordan 8 as basketball performance sneakers, you know, definitely allow Jordan heads or sneaker heads that love Jordan to get a chance to play in shoes, in Jordan shoes that will perform well on the court. So shout out to Bling 380. The next one is from Spiked Lion 2. Gotta say, my favorite Fusion is the Jordan 6 17-23. It's got that great base of the Jordan 6 with some more modern touches from the 17s. They definitely helped Kemba Walker do work last season. Least favorite Fusions, every single Air Jordan Fusion. The Air Force outsoles make every Jordan shoe look heavy and throws off all the nice styling Jordans are known for. So there we kind of have a rebuttal to Carl, the Nike head from Spiked Lion 2, saying that he does like the 6 17-23, and as I mentioned earlier, Fusions really don't get a lot of love when it comes to the Fusion Nike hybrid game. So a lot of great responses. Definitely love your guys' responses. Thank you guys for responding. Now for this week's question, it is from Marl World 30, and Marl asks, what was your favorite basketball performance sneaker released this year? Now, remember, he said performance sneaker, not the best looking sneaker. What was the best performance sneaker released, basketball performance sneaker released this year? Let me know in the comments, and also leave a question for next week's video. Also, on a side note, I'm gonna do a top 10 releases of the year, and when you guys get a chance, I want you to email me. I'll put an email at the end of the video where you can email me the top 10 choices you have for releases this year, and at the end of the year we'll do a top 10 video, and it'll all be based on your submissions. Well, that is going to do it for the weekly sneaker review. If you haven't checked out last week's video, bam, I'm going to put it over there. I also did a performance review of the Adidas Adizero Rose 2, and you can check that out, bam, right there. And if you want to check out my Air Jordan 3 Black Cement, the thoughts on the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement video, you can check that out up there. Yeah, I'll put a link up there. If you haven't subscribed to the video, make sure you go ahead and do that. You can click the button right there to subscribe. Twitter and Facebook is your thing. That information is down in the description. I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is the weekly sneaker review, and I will see you next week. Peace. Although this one can possibly be neon green, but because it's a cell phone photo, can't exactly tell if it's neon or if it's a cell phone, just a cell phone color saturation. Either way, we don't have any release information. We don't know yet, but you know that we will let you know as soon as we know.